Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So as you can probably tell from the title, I am ranking up my newly acquired Ironman Infinity War, coming to a war near you. So we're going to take a look at Ironman Infinity War. I haven't really taken a look at him before, so this was my first time really seeing what all the fuss was about. So I'm going to go through his stats so you can see what his stats look like. We'll also go through his abilities. I'm not going to read all of that to you. You guys can see it on the screen. You can slow it down, read it for yourself. I'm also going to show you his synergies. He has some interesting synergies. The one that I am most interested in is the Familiar Insight, because it gives him 10% more blocking damage, and that's his synergy with the Captain Americas, all of them. He already feels pretty tanky, and with that extra 10% on top of it, he gets really tanky. After we take a look at his abilities and everything like that, we're going to go into Realm of Legends, and we're not going to do a full kill. He is not a damage dealing champion, although he can do a decent amount of damage. I don't know yet what the best rotation is with him or anything like that, but we're not going to do a full kill of Winter Soldier with him. What we are going to do is go through his specials so you guys can see what his special 1, special 2, and his special 3 look like. And I'll also end it with a heavy so you can see what his heavy looks like, so that you can kind of familiarize yourself with his animations. Now, I just got the champion. There are other videos out there, so chances are the majority of you have already seen him. You may have even fought him in war. There's also videos out that will help you fight him in war as well. I looked at those. You still have to practice, and you can still get wrecked even knowing what you need to do against him, but at least it is something that you can do. Alright, and then after you guys see the Realm of Legends, which I'm not going to end that fight, I'm just going to cut it short, you'll get to see some duels. He has an immunity to bleed as well as cold snap. I believe he is only one of 2 that are immune to cold snap. Sabretooth is the other one that I know of. I don't believe there's any other champions in the game except those 2 that are immune to cold snap. Alright, so you can see what he looks like there, and when you're watching the duels, pay attention to his health at the end of those duels. Like I said, he seems to be pretty tanky. Alright, so you guys have seen his abilities. You've got a chance to read through his special attacks and all of that good stuff, his passives. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and rank him up, because as you can see, I haven't touched him since I got him from the arena. Alright, and of course we're going to speed that up so that you're not sitting through that entire thing. But we're taking him straight up to rank 5. I actually waited, built up my T4 basics, held on to my alphas, did not rank any of my 5 stars to 2 that I could have, because I was waiting for this. And we have a level up event going on right now, and of course I blew that out of the water when I did this. I think I ended up with 70,000 points, but he is definitely worth a rank 5 even as a 4-star. People are still having trouble with him in Alliance War even as a 4-star, and I ranked him up primarily for defense because my defense team is pretty weak. I don't get kills. I can't remember the last time any of my defenders got a kill in Alliance War. They're mostly there for diversity, so I plan to put this guy to good use in Alliance War. And if you know anything about him and what nodes he'd be good on, you already know where to expect him. But I expect him to hopefully get some kills, over time. I may encounter some people who know how to fight him and can take him down one shot, but there will be those times where people don't, that they're not prepared, they're not ready, and hopefully we can get some kills. Alright, so we are coming to the end here. He is about to go to rank 5, and I tried to be as efficient as possible. As you can see here, I'm actually even using some of the gray one, and boom, he is rank 5. That'll also help me in arena because I am an arena grinder, so that's more points. Alright, so now that he's rank 5, we're gonna take a look at his stats so that you guys can sort of compare what he was at rank 1, level 1, and what he's like now at 550. Of course, everything has gone up a little bit, but it's sometimes interesting to see just how well he scales when you rank him up to 5. So before we go into Realm of Legends, I wanted to show you guys the team that I went in here with, and we'll take a look at the synergies that I have active as well. Alright, so I told you earlier that the synergy that I was interested in was the Captain America synergy, that Familiar Insight, and as you can see, blocking reduces 10% more damage. He's already tanky, and that gives him a little bit more damage reduction. So take a look at that when you're watching the Realm of Legends Winter Soldier fight. The other synergies I have are power gain synergies, and that is primarily so that I could get to his specials even faster to make for a shorter video. So the things to notice during this fight is how much damage he's taking when blocking Winter Soldier's attacks like that, also when blocking Winter Soldier's specials, and also notice how much damage he does with his special 1, 2, and 3 attacks. He's not a major damage dealer. He is very tanky. One of the things to note, you notice that little after his final medium, he does like a little 2 attack. That can throw you off, and you have to get used to it. It's very similar to Phoenix. She does something of the same thing. So what are my impressions of Ironman Infinity War? I like him. He's not a great damage dealer, but I'm sure that once I learn a little bit better how to maximize his damage, he'll do better. But the primary use I have for him at this time is Alliance War defense. Now, he does have some utility. As I mentioned earlier, he is one of 2 that I know of that are immune to cold snap. So he is a great counter for Iceman. I wish we had him when we were doing that challenge, as well as some of the past content. He would have been a great option for that. So we're coming to the end of this fight. As I said, it's not a full kill, but I wanted to draw your attention to Winter Soldier's power bar. You see that? Ironman Infinity War also has a power drain. If you guys read his abilities, you will have seen that power drain is mentioned there. If you haven't, go check it out. He has a lot of utility. Alright, so now we're going to do just a series of duels, so enjoy the rest of the video.
You've made a mistake saying I cannot run this race. It's playtime, I'm gonna crush your face. This is not a phase. Hey guys, I know you feel that bass. Roll with that until you see my face. Rising from a thick layer of fog at midnight. There's a time and a place to kill it. I spill it, leak documents from a flaming tongue. Rappers acting so saintly when not long ago you were baking, cuz. And now they catch the aroma, wonder what the kid is baking up. Add a little secret ingredient they're needing is something for waking up. My flow was caffeine and I'm the black king of spades. Among smaller cards and that scream you hear is mad heat. I am the daddy of cracking the bones of the flashiest chic. No given. As I grow up in a robust prison, everything I think I need is already given. For some reason I am hardly living. Physical needs are what can't be controlled. Give a kid candy, take away his soul. Can't tell the difference between hot and cold. My senses are dimmed and I'm sold. But as the credits start to roll, I wake up and I miss the movie. The people around me are swarming like they just saw something that's dooming. Now they're telling me that I miss a lot and I gotta go back and see it. Yet everyone who was watching came at that with a crooked demeanor. These subtleties and half-truths are running my country at large. Shipping this garbage by every ocean, I'm about to sink the barge. Health, war, famine, and money, get rid of those and we have no country. What happened to thinking people love me? These relationships feel so ugly. It's like we're speaking on the surface, but something sounds scripted about all the verbiage. Like everything we think came from another person and we didn't take time to think if it's worth it. To act as a service to only a few human perspectives. Now we got humanity's section by politics, culture, religion, perspective. None of us have accurate depth perception. It's been messed with and I feel headless. No wonder I'm trying to convert that dude in the uniform to a dead bitch. Get this, my head is full of death cause it's a dead shit full of phantoms and redness on the walls front, blood shedded. No angels left in heaven and in turn I'm the one they sent in. Close your eyes then get in. This is one hell of a head trip. Most isolated, now watch that echo. I'm isolated everywhere like presto. I don't really know how to keep a friend. Something that they don't get though, and that sparks like Roscoe. Now I'm f***ing with all your heads, yo. Through the scope rooftop and I bend low. Between heaven and ghetto, it appears that I'm on top now. Figured out there's layers to this. Applied to the cycle, now I can keep bright and vibrant fineness when I pipe these hits. And I like this shit. Feels good expelling this energy. Anyone who comes next way looking for trouble is immediately gonna be sent to me. Something like a silent undertaker. I don't really need to do too much. Just sit here with the mirror to your face till you either decide to wake up or lose touch. I didn't come to make the choice for you. Cough if you choose not to make it. Excuse my hatred, I try not to say this. Just leave it for now and then use it verbatim. Try mates, tell me stay up. I accept the same love to the same ones. When a world made us filled with fake ones, settled in lakefronts trying to shake up the whole scene. They lean on the things from the beams and the TV screens, latching on every single great scheme. That's not the dream and they're taking yours free. Hey Spike, why the f you gotta go there? We bump your music when we're drinking and we kick it. Friends and family, drinking liquor, good spirits. A lot of people I know don't wanna hear this. You're really asking for it, sonny. I really don't wanna do it. You insist on doubting everything I say and challenging the movement. Then the troops are called in. I was going easy on them, now I'm all in. Think you're strong enough? Then take us all then. Put a mask over the Sultan. Somewhere dark we assault him. Kill the king, kill the prince, kill them all then. Open the doors to the children of the fallen. An army of dictators couldn't match my space invaders. Take them in the trachea, if not mindful of what they're saying. And I'm not playing, I know it sounds pretending. I might be quite pretentious, here's some knowledge I'm lending. My name withholds a legend of a king losing his head in. That's my definition of he who had descended.
So that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider smashing that like button. It really helps me out. If you have not subscribed to this channel already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you have any ideas for content, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you want to support this channel, look in the description and you will find a link to my Patreon account, and you can become a patron of this channel. And you guys have a blessed day.